Today I'm going to show you an effective classroom management tool called Class Dojo. This has created a lot of interest and has been used successfully in many classrooms. It also increases student, teacher, and parent communication. I'm going to log in as a teacher, and we'll be using the demo class as I show you the tools available. This class is populated with 5 students. I am able to go in and edit the students. I can remove a student from the class, or I can add a student by typing in their name in this text box. He will also receive an avatar. All of the avatars are customizable by each student. This creates student interest and excitement about the program. I can target certain behaviors. These are positive behaviors, and students earn points for things like being on task, participating, and working hard. I can also add another behavior that I'd like to see in my classroom, helping others, and I can change the icon as well. I can also target behaviors that I would like not to see in my classroom. Off task, talking out of turn, unprepared, and I can call tattling is another behavior I would probably like to not see in my classroom. So these are points. Students will lose points if I see these behaviors. Now here's the communication tool. I invite parents to participate by creating their own account. I can print invitations for parents, for students to bring those home, or I can invite parents by entering their email or phone number, and they will get either an email or a text message inviting them to download the app and create an account. And lastly, I can also connect to other teachers in my building who share students. These might be special educators or specialists like music teachers, art teachers, and gym teachers. Once I have my classroom populated, I can immediately begin giving out points or taking points away. As I monitor the students' behavior, I can award points for positive behaviors that they've demonstrated, or take away points for behaviors that I'd like them to stop. So for example, if I notice Bradley helping others, he would earn a point. And for example, if I notice Hallie tattling, she would lose a point. And notice that they have accompanying sounds for positive and negative behaviors. I can also change the display settings. I can determine what the avatar size is. I can edit the order that we see the students' names in. The point bubbles. We can see separate totals for positive and negative behaviors. We cannot show the points at all, or we can show the combined total, which is what I have selected here, which just means that if Hallie performs a good behavior, her point bubble will be set to 0. So if I see her later in the day on task, now she's at an even balance. And if she does another good thing, she'll now be at a positive balance. The other nice thing is that I can award multiple students at a time. I can select all students, or I can select a few students. And if I want to give them an award for doing the same behavior, I can give them all a point for participating. I can also randomly be selected a student that I would then look over at and see how they are performing. And if I notice that she's working hard, she can get a point, or if I notice that she happens to be off task, she would lose a point. This allows me to give all students equal attention. Okay? At the end of the day, I can look at a report for the class. We can look at the whole class and see what behaviors we've done well this week. We've gotten 3 points for helping others. We've gotten 7 points for participating, points for working hard, and behaviors that we need to work on, off task and tattling. Then I can go to individual students and we can even see what behaviors did we notice. Half of his day he was helping others, a quarter of the day that he was participating, and a quarter of the day he was working hard. What other behaviors might we want to see from him? And if we look here, Hallie had a little bit of a more difficult day. So what behaviors would we like to increase and what behaviors would we like to decrease for the future? And this allows us to have these conversations in a positive way where students can recognize what they've done well and the areas they need to work on. Parents also see these same reports, and they also see at the timestamps were when they were awarded or points were removed. I can also send messages to all parents or to individual parents about a student. One other great feature of this program is that there is an app for this, so it doesn't all have to happen on a computer. I can have it on my iPhone, and as I move through the classroom during the day or even in the hallways, I can be reporting on students' behaviors. So they are always aware that I am noticing everything in the classroom. This has proven an effective classroom management tool in my room, and I hope that you will find a use for it in yours. Thank you.